She's one of the most dynamic players in the game. This kid's special.
It's just pure joy to watch her play.
And she does some things that haven't been done.
Anytime she has the ball, you don't know what to expect.
She's one of the greatest I've ever seen play.
Watch for the 3 seconds. Got to get out.
Treanor did it against BC. Trying to do it again, and she did it! The sudden victory goal, Kayla Treanor, and the Orange champs for 2015.
I watched Kayla play as a ninth grader for a club team, and recognized right away that she had some talent and some ability.
And Kayla went to the Syracuse camp, and Gary kind of indicated that he'd do anything to get her. We kind of knew she was an okay player. That kind of was the writing on the wall.
At that young age, she was physically stronger than the other players. She had great quickness, athletic ability, but more importantly, she had unbelievable lacrosse skills, and that was kind of the first things that I really noticed was her stick skills, left, right hand, and her ability to see the field and play the game.
Mark and I kind of really wanted her to go to Syracuse. We did our best not to influence her, but we wanted her to go to Syracuse, obviously, because we wanted to watch her play.
Syracuse was a good school. It was a great school. It was close by. We were really impressed with the coaching staff up there. They just really seem like they take care of their kids and they treat their kids like, you would want your kids to be treated.
I think at the end of the day, like the coaching staff at Syracuse sold me, and the family atmosphere, getting to play for two of the best players ever to play the game it's a really easy sell.
Yeah, I thought she was a very special player, game changer, as they say, and a player that could come in to be one of our best of all time, and she delivered.
Treanor primarily played midfield at Niskayuna, but Gates saw the potential in his new offensive weapon. He moved her to attack, where she would remain for her time in Orange. Treanor made the transition look easy, and when an injury to star Michelle Tumolo thrust her into the limelight, she was ready.
When she first went out there, she goes, "Look, I just hope I get on the field. I just want to play." And Gary had told her, "I think I'm going to put you on attack." And she was like, "Really? Okay, coach, whatever it takes to get me on the field, I'll do it."
To have her running back and forth, playing defense, offense, she had such great skills. Why not keep her on the attack and use her ability down that end so that she's fresh to attack the goal? And that was kind of my strategy, moving her from a midfield to an attacker when she came to Syracuse.
Being able to be in a practice every day with two of the best players in college lacrosse, on the offensive end, Alyssa Murray and Michelle Tumolo, their skill set, their ability to compete all the time, give 100% in every practice. Right away you learn how to compete, how to play, that skill set, and it just makes you want to get so much better every day. And watching them play and getting to play alongside them was such an honor and a privilege for me, and I think that really helped me get to the next level and want to be able to control a game and score goals and do all those things that they did so well.
She just played like a veteran. She had confidence. I think, playing with Michelle Tumolo, Alyssa Murray, two other great players that played for Syracuse, it gave her the opportunity to play like they did. And that's with confidence and believing in what they're doing on the field. And I think she learned a lot through Michelle, Alyssa, that when Michelle went down, she just stepped in and played as if she was a Michelle and stepped up her game, and I think that was key.
We were really concerned when Michelle got hurt in terms of whether she'd be able to step up and take the pressure as a freshman. That's when she totally amazed us.
Then she had to take on the superstar status after that, and that's an evolution in itself, to go from a role player to a superstar. Now the defenses are focused on you and stopping you, and
she just was a special player for her entire career, not just for 1 year. And I think that's difficult these days. You come in and you come in under the quote unquote under the radar, and you do really well, okay, so sophomore year, how are you going to do now that everybody knows who you are and everybody's trying to stop you? She didn't let that faze her because she never thought of herself as that big of a deal. She's just going out playing lacrosse and having fun and enjoying herself.
While Treanor's productivity was impressive, what made her game so captivating was her confidence and creativity. She attacked the cage aggressively, showcasing a penchant for the eye-popping play. Similar to her coach, who dazzled Syracuse fans in the late 80s, Treanor became a must-see show.
We kind of thought, and even today, what we firmly believe is that she would never be the player that she is if she played for anybody else. We believe Gary really developed her and helped her become the player that she is.
I think she gets a lot of that freedom from Gary up at Syracuse to say, you know what, be creative, let's see what works, let's see what doesn't work for you, and do what you want to do back there, and then we'll play off of it a little bit, similarly to what he did, I think, in the game.
Well, yeah, I played with a lot of creativity, and I actually encouraged her to do more, and it was, the approach is, be unpredictable, have the ball come from anywhere, don't let the goalie be ready for it.
I think the biggest difference between players that do that and players that don't do that is that confidence level and the ability to be like, okay, I'm not afraid to look a little silly here, and I'm gonna go try this, and if it doesn't work, you know what, we'll put that back in the closet, we won't bring it back out again, but heck, if it does work, I'm going to be one of the first ones to ever do this.
I think if I went somewhere else, I don't think I would be half the player I was, and I credit that all to Coach Gate and Coach Thorpe and all the other assistants along the way, but they really, they just know how to make their players play with confidence and a swagger.
Yeah, I think, we encourage that throughout our program, is that, be an effective player, don't be happy with the status quo, let's evolve, let's get better. Let's be more of a threat on the offense, defense. Like there's always room to improve. You just got to work at it. And so, she certainly reflects what we're looking to do here at Syracuse.
Treanor accrued nearly as many accolades as stats through her 4 years at Syracuse. She was a 4-time first-team All-American, a 3-time Tewaaraton finalist, first-team All-Conference every year, a 4-time All-Tournament selection in the Big East, ACC, and NCAA postseasons. She earned the 2015 and 2016 ACC Offensive Player of the Year awards and the 2015 and 2016 IWLCA Attacker of the Year titles. The collegiate numbers Treanor produced were overwhelming. She started all 94 games of her career, scoring 260 goals and 133 assists, and averaging almost 4.2 points per game. As part of her 117-point sophomore campaign, she set the single-season goal record at Syracuse with 79. She finished her career as the all-time goals leader, second in career points, and third in career assists in Orange history. Countless individual game records were broken along the way. Nationally, she finished 4th on the Division I all-time scoring list. Though she'd won only 48 total draws in her first 3 seasons combined, Kayla dominated the circle in 2016. She set a new NCAA record with 217 draw controls in 1 season. On top of that, her teams reached the Final Four in each year she played, including an appearance in the title game in 2014. She finished her Syracuse career with a .779 win percentage.
Syracuse, I think, is such a unique place. I don't think there's anywhere like it. And, as a senior, you go through, you played 4 years, and it's hard. It's hard to play Division I lacrosse, the grind, and practice every day, and the time commitment. And, I just remember, taking a warm-up lap with everyone in the seniors in the front. We just kept thinking about and talking about what a privilege it's been to put on the jersey and how lucky we are to go to this Wednesday afternoon practice. Every day it's a privilege to be there, and not a day that I regret, not a day that I was sad or miserable. It's every day you're excited to go to practice, you're excited to be with your teammates, and it's a really special culture.
Her legacy is just one of the greatest players to play the game. Chose Syracuse and helped her team compete in the Final Four every year and play for a national championship.
I'll never be able to put the jersey back on, but it's been quite a ride, and I really enjoyed it. I'm really proud to have played for Syracuse, so I hope we were remembered in a good way.
Well, like I said, I think she's the greatest player in college lacrosse, and I think it's because she plays with flair, she plays with style, but she does those things. You know, she makes plays that have never been seen before, and she just does amazing things. And you know, she should be proud of what she's done. Like I said, there's only 2 that have been there before as far as points and things like that. But you know, just the way she played, the way she carries herself. I know she's got a tremendous following of young girls that probably love the game because they've seen her play and they've seen the way she plays. It makes you want to pick up a stick and twirl it and throw behind the back, do something that makes you fall in love with the game. So, you know, that's the type of person she is, and that's the type of legacy she leaves at Syracuse. There's plenty of upstate girls that are talking about wanting to be Kayla Treanor and develop her amazing stick work.